So actually the instructions, it says if I hold it down here, it'll tell me how much is actually hitting me and going through my body.
Oh.
So it's giving a true reading of how much is going through my body right now.
1, 0.6, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4.
When it gets all the way up to that -1, it said it maxes out and it's over the limit.
It can't go no further.
Yeah, it can't go no further. It's over its range. Yeah.
That's when we...
You could hear the hums and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it so you can see the power lines behind me.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so I'm going to turn this meter on. And we're doing a little test here because we got the power lines. All right, so I'm going to put it on radio frequency. Okay, so we're just doing a little test there to see what it does. So what we actually did, Chris Connor and Chris Reinhardt showed us the meter, this TriField meter. Went out to the power lines with them. They were doing the same test I'm doing right now to see if the power lines affected the meter in it. So it's on the RF frequency, the radio frequency. So it sounds like it's not doing anything? Not really? Okay.
It's not doing anything.
Okay, that's like the bottom line. Okay. Alright, so the power lines are not affecting it at all. Now this meter has electric. Okay, now that's going to be from the power lines.
Yeah, that's from the power lines because he's got it set on that.
And then the magnetic electric. The magnetic electric is a magnetic energy that's rolling around the wires, and it comes outward. So that's what this magnetic electric is. But the RF, that's radiation, and that's microwave. And it's not affecting that at all.
Nothing.
About this from another researcher, Chris Connor from the Trail of Bigfoot. I know a lot of people watch him. And Chris Reinhardt, he's on our team for the 168 hours coming up. And I learned from this from them. They took us out and showed it to us, and they were doing a test with it. And now I've got it, and we've been using it. This TriField meter is picking up microwaves or radiation that's hitting us only in places where if we're stopping and we're looking at footprints, and then all of a sudden something's close enough to us that it's causing radiation, and it's spiking too. It's not just like the cell phones making them little surges. This is something that's coming in close to us, and it's really spiking really good. And the top reading on it will go to a -1 point and then dashes, and that's over the range of what the meter can read. And we're having this happen in several different areas. We went to a murder site from back in 1918, and we had it happen there. And I don't know if this was something that could be like a paranormal or ghostly, but it's not. This doesn't actually like pick up ghost stuff. I mean, it's actually radiation, radio waves, radio frequency that's hitting us. We've been having it happen at tree structures. We've been going into tree structures, finding them. When we get there, we're looking at them, and all of a sudden something's hitting us with the radio frequency. So we're getting a lot of stuff like that. Okay, so we're inside the house right now, and we're going to do a test with the TriField meter and with the microwave and the other appliances and see what we get, see what kind of readings we get at home. So doing tests with this. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. So we actually have turned the stove on right now. Okay, so the RF is on. Okay, so we're next to the refrigerator, we're next to the stove. Both are the refrigerator's on. The Stove is turned on. We're next to the microwave. Okay, so babe, if you want to be my assistant here, she's going to turn on the microwave. Okay, so that's from the microwave. So we were at 10 point. Okay, so a couple times there you can see the peak. It jumped up to the dash 1 point dashes.
Let me do it again.
Yeah, go ahead and do it one more time. Okay, so it peaked out. And then the readings come down to the 8 point something and 7 point something. Okay, so we're going to back away from the microwave. So as we get further away from it, the readings come down. Yeah, they drop down quite a bit. And then back down to normal. 0.005, 0.006. That's without it being on. That's just with the stove on and the refrigerator's on and our Wi-Fi in the house. Alright, and we have the TV on. Turn the volume down so we don't get flagged for a show or something here on YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to get close to the TV and see what. And that's just with the DVD player. Alright, so it's just still down to nominal readings. And that's with the Waltons playing. And you can hear baby in the background back there. That's our dog baby doing that. Okay, so that's with the microwave. Okay, so now the microwave's off. Real light readings. And I have my phone on me here. So like normal, that's not affecting it. Yeah, the phone just made it spike just a little. And that's probably because we got the Wi-Fi on. That's not very much at all. Nothing like we're getting hit with out in the woods. Alright, so next we're going to go test it with in the bedroom where the router is, our internet router. Okay, so I'll turn it on in here in the bedroom where we got our router, our internet router right there. And our little fireplace going. So you can see the numbers here. 10 point something, 11 point something is the peak in here next to the router for our internet. So our Wi-Fi. Alright, so I'll turn the TV on here. I got it paused. I'll turn it on and let it be playing. Alright, so the TV's on. Just playing. I just got the sound turned down, so there's no going. So I just got the sound turned down on the TV. Alright, so you can see it's real light numbers here. A couple times here it peaked to the That's the peak at the top there, where it peaks. It holds it for a few seconds. So it did peak. This is about the third time there it peaked at the -1, and then dashes, and that's over the range. But most of the time here it's staying around under 10. Alright, so this is at the house in the bedroom. So we're getting spiked with some pretty good numbers out there in the woods. And it's usually around tree structures and footprints. Places like that, and places where we're feeling like we're being watched. And then other places, the same thing, we're not getting hit by it. Alright, I stepped outside here. So I'm just outside the house. You can see I'm by the front door here. So you can see the readings drop way down. Being outside, they're way down. 0.009. It peaked at 0.044 and 0.029. The peak readings there. 0.034. So just outside the house, away from the microwave and the Wi-Fi and everything, it's went way down. Hear a hawk back there in the background. We got a pretty big hawk that hangs out around our neighborhood. Alright, so those are tests on the Wi-Fi, the TriField Wi-Fi meter, the RF readings here at the house. Okay, I got the TriField meter set up. So I only have the light on it right now, so it won't be making any sound. Right now it's reading normal. So the meter's going off.
You okay?
It jumped up to 17 and 16. It's going back down. Went back down to normal now.
Now it's normal.
It was up pretty high. It was 11, 16, 17. Film it a little bit. Hold the camera. Hold it still.
Oh.
Alright, so we got the TriField meter on the tripod there, so it's easy to carry around. It's easy to set down. Any of us can see it. Any of us can hold it and set it down. That way Desi's not having to pick up my heavy backpack and move it around. So right now it's not going off. It was a few minutes ago. And I was feeling we were being watched. I still feel it now. It's like a pressure on your head. But the TriField meter is not going off right now. So I've been filming around because I feel like we're being watched. And we just left an area that was really had a lot going on in it, as far as tree structures and stuff. And we found footprints up in there before, and some new structures and stuff in there now. So we're watching the meter too. Sometimes when you're filming that, you got to get an angle so you can actually see it without the sun glaring in it.
I know.
The light glaring in it.
Like methane or whatever it is?
Yeah.
You'll notice when he steps a starts making that glowing, shining after he steps.
Yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's the radon gas too that's in the soil here
It's
too.
almost like oil or gas.
Yeah.
In there. Well, what originally, come here real quick.
Yeah.
What made me notice it was, it's funny that he said that about the, about you having to step in it to make it come up.
Yeah.
And it looks like a print from here to here.
Yeah, it sure does.
Don't it?
Yeah.
And look right in the middle of it.
Yeah, and it's got the oil.
And then right here, it looks like it could be another one. That way.
Yeah, yeah.
I just happened to see that, and it goes that way. There's another one. See it?
Yeah.
Like it came this way, that way, that way.
Yeah, here, yeah.
Yeah, now we know if there's a footprint now, right?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
this-
smart, Kay.
This definitely looks like a footprint right here.
That's
Now-
pretty smart, Kay.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
we know if there's a footprint in the water.
Yeah, for real. If you see
Yeah.
that, hey guys, my son just taught us something.
Huh?
My son just taught us something.
What's that?
If you see these marks in the water, there's probably a footprint there because this is swamp gas. Something you have to step on it to
Yeah.
make the gas come up.
Look, see that? Look.
And there's a footprint here with
Yeah.
that stuff in it.
There is.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean like this? Like you call it? Oil, I guess. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah, the oil look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the oil coming out of whatever.
Yeah. What's the meter doing? The meter not doing anything, is it? Okay. Let me see it.
It's like glowing.
You need me to hold your thermals?
It's like
No, I'm just gonna. Okay, yeah, the meter's showing nominal readings.
Oh.
We're just looking at the
Look-
oil.
So what we're
Where we
thinking
walk,
is probably
oil's
the
coming up out of it.
swamp gas or radon gas coming up from walking around here. It doesn't affect the meter at all. It takes a different kind of meter to read it.
Pretty.
I was doing a lot of research on that.
But that was pretty smart, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very smart. He's
Thank
like,
you, babe.
Kaylin goes, well, now you know when something's walking.
So Dave was telling us that this tree has been checked by some psychics and mediums, and they say this is a portal here.
You talking about this tree right here?
Yeah, that tree, yeah. Did it do anything? The meter do anything? No.
Baseline between 0.003 and
Yeah.
0.04. Did you see what I did? You didn't see what I did you?
No.
I pretend like it was pulling me in and I was having for Desi and she pulled me.
We can check the electric. Zero. Check the magnetic electric. Zero.
I am feeling a little spacey.
It's weird. A lot of people feel stuff when they touch it.
Yeah, this is. That's
Do you feel anything here, Karen?
No, I don't.
Thing on the meter?
No, nothing on the meter. Nothing on the electric or the magnetic electric either.
That's why it has to be backwards.
I seen it jump to 13 one second.
Warriors that wives tend to.
I wonder if that's from the ghost box. Because it's just barely moving.
Listen to the at work.
No.
No, it sure isn't.
They're causing it.
Whenever.
No.
We know that.
0.003. Yeah, the box is not Okay, so something else we're trying too is the TriField meter here. It's set on radio frequency, which is a microwave or radiation. And out here in the middle of the woods, you shouldn't be getting anything, shouldn't be reading anything. And we use the cameras and the cell phones around it a lot. And it might barely make it move sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't.
Is there somebody here with us? You could talk to us, you know. 7.
We've got a device that can record your voice as well. It has a red light on it. It's blinking.
That's crazy.
Feel free to say whatever you want to say.
The only time it seems to go off is when we're looking at a print or we're looking at something.
There's no reason. There's nothing electrical here.
No.
Well, this is a different type of wave, though. It's the radio frequency.
Right, but it's
So they're
still,
microwaves.
Right.
still, there's no reason for that to be out here.
Right, but I'm saying
sure.
like it's different than the EMF.
7, 11, 6.
See, if he touched it. Tim,
He's got his hand
Tim,
almost at it,
touch it.
and it's going max.
touch it.
12,
touching it
14.
now. He's
Wow.
touching it. Oh my gosh, it's maximum.
Let me get a video on my phone. of
That's
him out
insane.
there.
20, 29, 11, 3.
Tim's like, where's the meter? I'm like, I don't know. I said, I think I put it down when I took the bottle. And when Desi gave me the bottle, and I said, wait a minute, I think I handed it to Desi. So that's why I'm just glad you said, I got it.
When you were shouting Marie, in my mind I was like, she's saying meter! Meter!
Woo! I wiped the sweat off of my forehead when you told me.